What is up, the world of the living? My name is Lex and welcome back to TekTopia with Liara, here she is, and a bunch of villagers who, look at that! Wow!
Have made us some diamonds! It's magic!
Amazing, isn't it? Let me grab them. No, I'm just kidding.
No! Yeah. We cannot get these diamonds without a stone pick, or without an iron pick, so we couldn't steal them from the villagers even if we wanted to. The villagers, however, I believe have no such restrictions. So they are perfectly welcome to take them as they please, and even if they can't, I have a feeling with this much ore being generated, we probably have some iron in here by now. Maybe not. Maybe our miner is being lazy.
There's 2 iron in here. It's villager iron, and I got a 3rd iron ore. So, congrats! We can afford another bucket! Yay!
I think we should give the poor fellow a iron pick.
Yeah, enhance his mining experience.
Exactly. Also, I discovered that when the druid is replacing the tunnel, it seems that if the torches on top are placed on cobblestone, it replaces them too. Yeah, so that's why I've got this row of torches up top here.
Because of course it does.
Well, I mean, I have a solution to it already.
Yeah, at the very least you already solved it all, because wow, that was about to go really, really badly for everybody involved.
Yeah, it could have gone badly pretty quickly. But we can control the length of these tunnels by, well, like the perceived length as far as the druid's concerned.
Yeah.
By going ahead and knocking off pieces of the side. So I went ahead and shortened this one for the time being, and this is enough to keep our miner busy, so, you know, we don't have much to worry about.
It's absolutely glorious, and yeah, it was worth waiting for, guys. If the 6th video still this looked to you really, really shoddy and like super slow, get ready, because the pace of the thing is about to speed up. But first we need to congratulate our new friend. You do the honors.
Okay, well, I was gonna give you this in the meantime.
I already made the non-redstone mob grinder thing. Well, I started making it, okay? Yeah. Although...
Oh, I mean, we can make dispensers and stuff now, so it's nice.
Yeah.
That pick, though, we can't give directly to him, so it just gets to go inside the chest.
Yeah, he'll eventually figure out that, oh, look, they made me a half-efficient redstone iron pick. The idiots.
Yeah, I was about to like, for the fun of it, name it something like "Congrats, buddy," but then I remembered we don't have an anvil.
And if we had, we still have a name tag to use on some poor Brina out there.
Yay!
He picked up the iron pick and that brought him to 0 happiness. I'm just supposed to be really, really happy whenever they like get an upgrade to their tools. Or is it just gods? Because that could have been just gods.
I don't remember anything about any of them caring about what kind of tools they had.
Weird. I'm pretty sure I've like looked up. But here's a thing though. Look! He hasn't dug any of the corner ores.
Oh, that's interesting, because yeah, they wouldn't be getting exposed.
Yeah, they do generate them, but they don't dig them. Which is only really a problem for one time, because after they've done generating the corner ores once, if they're not gonna be dug up, then they're not gonna be regenerated. But it's something we might want to invest some time into a tiny bit later, after we got more iron to go around.
Yeah, and in the case of like the redstone, we can just mine that for ourselves once we have the iron.
Absolutely.
In the case of things like iron, we can do something I already did a couple of yesterday, which is actually taking it up and putting it back into the path.
Why?
Although it doesn't really matter if it doesn't actually matter if it's villager iron right now, so yeah, I don't know why. on all fairness.
Lee?
Our children have grown up, though.
Yes!
What's up?
We need to graduate them and give them a purpose in life.
Well, neither one of them will have any aspirations.
And both of them are farmers, so...
both of them have farmer. Okay.
I'm
we don't
guessing
really
they're
have
going to be...
farming to go around is the only problem.
Nah, we could always expand or like even get more to do this stuff. And we will be planting a pumpkin today, so I guess that counts.
Yeah, we will need that. So I guess say goodbye to whatever little bit of gravel we have left.
Wait, what?
I said I guess say goodbye to whatever little bit of gravel we have left. We're gonna be making more dirt.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be... We need at least one flint and the rest you can use up. But my point is, we got something better. Originally we wanted to use like gravel and sand to make concrete. Okay, Lyra didn't want, I wanted. But now I realize that we can get something much better. And I already mentioned it in the previous episode. Friends, a little bit here means that we are in a mountain biome in the extreme hills. And when it rains in extreme hills, it actually snows. Meaning...
So we're gonna go up.
Yep. And today we're gonna get the easiest acquirable building block ever. And a lot of it. At once. Alright, it does say that this here, the old mob grinder, is also extreme hills. Yeah, extreme hills plus even some advanced extreme healing going on. So all we need to do is wait for the rain to fall? Question mark?
Yeah.
Won't
should-
the torch prevent it?
In the area directly next to it, it will be fine once we get a certain ways away. I've actually got a thing called light level overlays, so when I press F4, I'm able to see the light levels without having to,
Cheater.
Listen, it was a texture pack that was actually condoned by Tango on the other server, so...
Right.
But, I mean, it's easier than standing here and doing this number to try to figure it out.
The point being that we only need 8 snow layers, because that will give us 8 snow, because that will give us 2 blocks of snow, and we need to get a pumpkin so we can make a snowman and exploit him for his snowiness. Which, by the way, I was just almost fooled by some drips from this mob spawner into believing that it is raining. No, guys, I have rain disabled actually with Optifine. So it's when the sky disappears into the grayish blay mush. It's that when it's snowing definitely. So yeah, we just gotta wait for it to rain, keep that area loaded, and maybe then. And I'm really excited because I have not had a proper contrast nice plain block to build with this entire time, and I have missed it so much.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go check the wiki and make sure this is actually a high enough altitude to actually get snow.
Yeah, good point.
Smart.
Good point.
I was just like, oh, I'll just build it on here. Now I'm like, wait.
Life hack, plant a giant spruce tree up there. Watch the lumberjacks suffer as they try to get to it.
Oh, quick, get me some dirt now.
Lara, I can see it from down here. Snow layers.
Oh yeah, it's working. Okay, good. Because I forgot to actually check the wiki.
Damn it.
We need a shovel. We need a shovel.
I already have one.
Oh, well, you're more prepared than me.
I am.
So.
Also, this is not lit up. I'm surprised that I'm not being absolutely killed right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 8, 16, and another. I'm so happy that I remembered that people can do this. It's great. I'm gonna light this up for the time being.
Okay. So yay, we've got.
Yay! I can't actually hit you off, can I? I cannot. This does not affect players. Does it still affect animals and like villagers specifically. Gerald. It can. Alright. So as soon as the necromancer shows up, this is gonna be the biggest weapon we got.
Which, yeah, full disclosure, guys. We loaded up and had to go to a backup.
Yeah, apparently the
forgot to
server
turn-
somehow has tuned itself on at one point, and as a result, a necromancer just showed up and started slaughtering people. I log in, I see everybody is being killed by husks, and yeah,
it's turned now because we're cowards.
yeah, but we now have a devised protocol as to how to counteract necromancers. As in throw them into the void, because Gerald is a pig and they might hook to Gerald and use him as a, you know, as a life vessel or some sorts.
Yeah, which we don't need happening.
Yeah, we only get one mascot in exchange for like numerous animals we'll be slaughtering. Come on, Pumpkin, just do your thing. Okay, we have 7 emeralds and 2 nitwits we don't know what to do with. While the, you know, the snow thing is really great for me as a builder, we also need to kind of progress. And if we want to progress, yeah, them mineshafts ain't gonna dig themselves. So, Lee, what'd you figure? Another miner, another mineshaft?
Yeah, I figure for right now it makes the most sense to invest like that because we're way far off from being able to afford any other structures. You know, doing something to up happiness via a chef or a bard makes a lot of sense, but we can't afford having a tavern or a kitchen or anything right now.
Hey, if we eventually will get enough emeralds to afford a bard, we still have another nitwit that we can force into bard's ship, barddom.
Oh, exactly.
Into being a person with the duty dude.
Okay.
Alright,
Good.
and I'm gonna go hunt down the one guy with less levels. Or was it the girl with less levels?
I mean, they both have only a couple levels in...
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the one who has like the least levels in farming. There we go, congratulations, Luciana Paspinal, you are now a level 13 miner!
Oh, she probably had some decent intelligence.
She had 23 intelligence! Wow, that's one smart kid considering that we don't have at school.
Yeah? Well,
I have
this
no...
tells you that
she's street smart. Which
yeah,
I
the
guess...
other guy only has 11.
Exactly. Like, you gotta be street smart to survive a childhood in these slums, honestly.
Yeah.
Keep dreaming my little mansion. You're gonna be beautiful someday. What?
I'm kidding. Nothing. Just you over there doing that. I'm
Okay.
getting the item frame. Did you buy the mine shaft?
Yeah,
already?
I'm holding it still.
Okay.
What? Don't you ever, like, just talk to a building every now and again? It's therapeutic. Therapeutic. It will never be not funny. It will never be not funny that this is a valid mine shaft.
It's all it takes. All we need.
He gotta patch it somehow. Like, I don't want him to patch it because this is hilarious for Skyblock playthroughs, but this is also useless for every other type of playthrough.
Yeah, well, I mean, he had no reason to think that anybody would ever be doing one into the void.
Yet here we are. Here we are.
All right. So I've gone ahead and set up a path of lights for the other mine shaft here. These lights where they are, or maybe one over, should actually do us for up to doing like one more in each direction if we wind up expanding this later. But in the meantime, I had another thought, which is, do we want to go ahead and limit the length these go?
I mean, I would up for it. I would be up for it if only to kind of aesthetically.
Yeah. And that's
Hey, a
kind
skeleton died. It will never be
kind
not
of
amusing to me. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
Yeah. The reason why is because this is also kind of the the foundation of our home. So we wouldn't want it to be like super long, because these long mineshafts and these long like bridges and that kind of things, they are what is ultimately limiting us in the just visual sense. That's why I can't just build the entire area as a, you know, giant ship. Because this stuff needs to exist somewhere if we want to function. And I just physically cannot build the ship that big, and at the same time, it won't fit into the render distance anyway. So...
I mean, we still have the opportunity to do it as like a collection of ships.
Yeah, probably a good idea, but not right now. We're still in the very much in the zone of hey, how do we basic survival?
Yeah, exactly.
I need to hunt random chickens for food, for crying out loud.
I've got some mutton from the sheer amount of that I was doing the other day, but
which is ironically because you were doing it because we don't have any shears.
Yep. But what I've got now back here is a little trench that I have filled with water. And
Yay.
the villagers should register that as meaning, oh, we can't dig past here. It also means that there's quite a long thing of cobblestone that isn't going to ever be touched again. So time to start tearing that down.
Yep.
Do we have a pumpkin yet?
We do not, but we do have carrot, and the guy buys them for like 2 emeralds per stack.
Oh, is he buying jungle wood today? Because I saw we have a stack of jungle.
I'm just gonna grab everything we have a stack of and bring it to him.
Okay.
Chances are he'll buy.
Catch that merchant.
Maybe if I shake my sword at him hard enough. Hey, buddy.
You sure that's all you want to give me for those carrots, bud?
Gestures vaguely into the void.
Actually, that is the fun thing about this. We can just throw him into the void. There's nothing stopping us.
Well, I have bought from I have sold him everything I could. So almost. Almost. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop him, you drop him.
Bye, merchant.
Merchant has taken 4 damage. Yeah, that happens when you fall into outer space.
No reason to, except we can. Also, speaking of things falling to the void,
What?
we have squid.
Yes! And they deserve it. And so begins the comment section screaming at me that I didn't build the most efficient snow farm ever. Liara, the pumpkin grew.
Woo! Awesome.
Yeah. And it's the old school one that you don't have to carve.
Well, I mean, we do have shears anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, welcome to Minecraft 1.12, everybody. Remember, this is Minecraft 1.12. We can't do anything. People keep giving us...
like...
People keep giving us advice. Based on like stuff that we cannot do because the game is like... This is old modded, guys. Relax. Okay, do you have any designs for a good snow farm in mind?
Yes, actually.
Ooh, then you build it.
I was just... Okay. It's one of those things I do know how to make pretty decently. And I was going to say, this looks like a perfect spot for pumpkin jail right here. Oops. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Oops. That will happen every time as well.
Did you seriously use one iron on a piston?
Yes.
Oh dear.
What else are we going to use it for right now?
Okay, great. Now he's mildly stuck.
Yeah, that'll need to come down.
Yeah, there you go.
He needs to be shoved over there.
I'm pretty sure you were supposed to place, like, yeah, this piston one block higher.
Well, it was going to be going on that block next.
Oh, okay. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Behold the brute. Okay, that's actually not brute. That's more like
Life without efficiency.
life without Tyron. How about now?
There we go.
That's closer to the brute. That's more like it. And honestly, if you use anything but a stone shovel on a, you know, snow farm, are you truly living?
Yes.
Yeah, probably you are, because you have literally anything but stone tools. There we go!
Yeah.
White stuff! I can build with it! Finally!
I'm happy for you. Also, yeah, I definitely used more on this than I meant to, but oh well.
Meh. We weren't gonna use the the sand on anything anyway. Now let's quickly rain-proof this idiot, because
oh
yeah, they take damage from rain.
I always forget that until all of mine die.
I'm not spending another an hour and a half waiting for the stupid pumpkin to grow.
And if you guys think we're exaggerating, we're
we've been here for a while.
So I have witnessed tragedy over here.
What happened?
Well, the mine shafts have been hitting the end of it now. And there's iron at the end.
You idiots! You're complete and utter idiots!
And to top it off, I don't have a, I don't actually have a pick with me. I accidentally put mine away in the box. So I'm an idiot too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what we need to do is refill the last row of it so that they will once again recognize that as being
just put some stuff to smelt.
Yeah.
Yeah, give the druids time. Where are you going, you moron? There is no... Oh, he's gonna replace my little block with cobblestone. Alright, fine. What I was talking about... Oh yeah! I got great news, as opposed to whatever it is you got. Check out, I've been walking with the facade. Look at it! It's so good.
Ooh,
I mean, it's pretty basic, but like, after not having any contrast in any of our builds, this is so refreshing.
It's definitely a nice change. I agree. Yeah, I thought that it was going to be to limit the length in the mine shafts, and I think in the long term it still will be. But the length that I chose was definitely too short for what we've actually got going here. The miners we have are gaining more skill and therefore being able to go this far or further in one day still. So I'm gonna, what I did is just remove the water from here so that they're once again detecting this as being a valid mine shaft. And I'm just gonna let her keep going and see how far she gets in one day.
Yeah, that's cute and all. There's a creeper that spawned and is currently pushing our villager out towards me. So, you got any arrows?
Nope. Well, not on. Yeah, I have arrows rather, but I don't.
I have 6 arrows. I don't have a bow either. That's yep.
We own several bows. None of us carrying them. All right.
Okay, how good are you with them?
I'm good.
Because the guy is still there and now being pushed back into the mine shaft. This is the eternal struggle between good and evil.
No, missed.
Okay, just let him push her out. And yeah, cute, cool. Well, the rest will lose him out.
Yeah, I'm out of arrows.
Great.
Can I have the arrows you have, please?
Two mighty Minecrafters cowering in their house against the most basicest of the enemies.
Themselves and their own lack of lighting.
Yeah. Why didn't she like place torches anyway? I mean, we're super lucky that it was a creeper, because by this point a zombie would have eaten her.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. We should check to see if she's got any, because there's multiple stacks in there.
Weird stuff, I told you.
So we've been thinking about it, and we were gonna make this guy be our chicken rancher. But in order to get like full effect out of that, we would need to have a butcher too. And that starts getting to having like other places also. So we're gonna make him into another druid, because there's really no point in him just standing around doing nothing.
Plan really is to just get diamonds, get a bunch of emeralds by selling diamonds, and then get what? Rich, basically. Get rich and buy ourselves like the butchers, the cook, the ranchers, all that kind of stuff. Because the rancher is one of the most expensive things, mind you.
Yeah.
Like, not only do you got to buy the rancher themselves, you end up buying a sheep pen, a pig pen, well, not a pig pen because Reginald. Yeah, a cow pen, and then you need to buy a kitchen, and then you need to buy a cook. Basically, yeah, ranchers are a rabbit hole. A rabbit hole down which we do not dare to go.
Yeah,
also, these guys, I swear, the druids, they keep making this spooky sound every time they grow something. Buddy, you aren't special. Where's my bone meal? I'm gonna do the exactly same thing with like so much less fanfare. Okay? Freaking show-offs.
Well, at any rate, I've got both of them set to... Well, I'm letting them just do whatever they want. Because that will basically get us more money faster.
Yeah, and at the same time, I've been told in the comments that regardless of how you program them, they will still spend half a day in the mines and half a day in the farms. So if you are disabling farming, like if you are telling them not to go about bone meal stuff, then they will just do nothing for half a day instead.
Oof, that's... Wow.
Yeah, but again, it's information from the comments, not something I learned from the wiki or the videos of TangoTek himself. So, you know, remain skeptical.
True, grain of salt, yeah. I'm just waiting to see what we wind up with enough of to do something with next.
In the meantime, I finished the facade of the house.
It's looking good.
Yeah, it's way too small, mind you, but it's cute. We're gonna surrender it to villagers eventually and build ourselves another bigger one.
Well, and honestly, for the sake of their happiness, it may make sense to go ahead and surrender it to them now.
Alright.
Like,
I mean, we could fit 6 people in here. We just need to decide where to plop a door.
Yeah, well, and I mean, the funny thing is I think that we can literally just pop a door right here, and they won't care that it's, you know, in the middle of the room. Like, this doesn't necessarily need a wall.
I mean, it's not like I lack the spruce planks for a wall.
That's fair.
And it's not like this giant window over stairway makes it any more convenient. The only problem I can see happening is that the ceiling is partially slabs, they might not detect it. But even then, we can just cover it up with full blocks.
I think they still detect slab ceilings. One way to find out, though. So.
Yep.
Let's see.
We gotta evacuate all of our preciousness out of this chest, though. Although they're not gonna use it anyway.
Yeah, they're not going to use it anyway, but it's best to not have it mixed in with their stuff. It is considering this to be a valid room, so I don't think we have to worry about putting the extra ceiling blocks in. And I'll go ahead and start moving the beds over. Hopefully this will be big enough to get rid of that overcrowding penalty.
Yay, I guess the chair recipe after like 15,000 tries.
Let's see.
Do we need 14 chairs?
No.
Well, too bad I made them.
Okay, this is a new level of silliness, and I love it.
As soon as I started recording, one of them stood up and sadly walked to bed.
Yeah, I saw that. That was some. Also, why is this room just filled with? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna worry about it.
It's my chair room. This is where I keep all of my chairs. Also, potentially, we'll eventually maybe make whatchamacallit, either a tavern or a school out of it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Indeed, my friends. Where's the last two of them?
The last two I think moved into the kids because of the loading area. Yep.
Oh, so now we'll have double bunking villagers.
Yep. Now we've got that nonsense happening again.
Yay!
Yeah,
And because these are spawn chunks, they're not gonna unload.
I think turning the server off and back on
Yeah, that
again
might
will
fix it, but you know. Whatever, the positioning of the bedrooms never was logistically secure.
Yeah.
Although this was never intended to be logistically secure. Although we do have basically most of our like minor druids people living in the same in the same house with the entrance to the mines. So that at the very least makes some semblance of sense. And
Yeah,
all the
can
mineshafts are out. Congrats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will. Oh no, one of them's still on.
Yeah, one of them is still on, but like, for how long? The druids are
Meh.
still not replenishing them as fast as we would like, and that's a sad.
Well, it is, but yeah. At any rate, we can go ahead and clog up the end of them, and maybe just tell the miners to not worry about anything for a little while in the morning. Well, it's morning, which means everybody's waking up. So, what that means. Quick, everyone, look, there's dessert in the chest. Come get dessert instead of going mining. Go on. Let's get cookies. Pie, big pumpkin pie also.
This again.
No, I in all actuality, I also turned off the miners mining AI for a little while.
Okay, yeah, the miners having himself an off day. A cheat day, even.
Exactly. So I'm gonna for just the morning here, and which of course now it starts raining, so nothing matters anyway.
Yeah, they're having a day off, regardless.
Exactly.
You notice how like last season, well, first season, original season, we were really good at treating villagers like, you know, some semblance of human beings. And this season we're just so messless and absolutely horrible to them.
I mean, first of all, speak for yourself.
Okay, yeah, fair.
But also, second of all, were we good at treating them like human beings last season?
I mean, at the very least, we addressed them as such. Like, I mean, I don't know. The comment section will tell you, probably. Because they ain't telling me for sure, but they'll tell you. What?
I'm just laughing. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna tell me like, fine, just. It's always the one being mean to them. You made them cookies.
Well, this episode, okay?
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I mean, there's something to say about how we ourselves are very, very strained this time around for resources.
Yeah, we're so limited and it's so frustrating.
But hey, we at the very least despawn. Or respawn.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so how do you like my Viking longship?
What the? Did we just turn it into a regular balloon instead? What is?
Eventually, okay? I didn't have the patience to farm up even more snow. This is already like 4 stacks.
It's cute though. It's really
the
cute.
The face really makes it, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. You spawn proofed it, right?
Yep, it's lit up.
Okay. Okay. Then yes, it's adorable. Oh my! I think that's enough for today.
Yeah, my mind might be going by now. It's what? Phone 6 in the morning. I have not slept today. Thank you very much. I will very much enjoy this.
We can have a treat too.
Yeah, like for the opposite reason to deserving it. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been what's his face, the pig guy, me, ZloXP, and of course Liara. Check out her channel in the description. There's gonna be a link to it. Yay! We got the diamonds. I entirely forgot about it.
Yes, we did get the diamonds, and hopefully soon we'll have more and be able to sell them and. Things
and everyone is just sitting in their chairs, staring out the window onto the atrocity that I have committed against the.
Oh my gosh, I forgot completely about the windows.
Yep, they're just like, is that a ship? Doesn't look like one, but I suppose. They're so done with everything.
Too good. That is too good. Well, thank you everybody for watching.
Yep, do subscribe, do leave a like. To be continued. Have a good one. Bye bye.